Good morning, everybody. This is St. Charles. It's 23rd of November 2024. Going to start with natural gas. And this one here is where we gave the red box target a little while back. We said that we thought we were going to go from this little red box zone down here at 2.59 to 3.264 to 3.47, which we've now touched. I've still got a blue box here at 3.896 to 4.446. However, I think we're going to get a bit of a corrective move from here. So I think we'll see a bit of a corrective move and then hopefully a push up towards that. But I think we'll see how that one folds over the coming sessions. Next one I'm going to do is Bitcoin. And this one here is playing out exactly as we thought, if I can get that up. There we go. And this is struggling here at this point here at 99,995. And for me, I think we'll just see where that one goes. I mean, you know, we could see a bit of a corrective move here, sort of down there, and then probably a push up sort of towards the top of the box there at 122,896. But as I say, see how that one plays out. Obviously, that's 100,000. That's a big round number. So I think we're going to struggle there. But see how that one plays out over the coming sessions. Next, what I'm going to do is the FTSE and just get that up. And this one here, I thought we were going to go down to this red box zone here at 7,858. It hasn't done that. It's bounced up, but still not convinced that that's going to be the case. So, you know, it's one that I'm watching to see what happens here on the daily. But for me, overall, I still think we're going to go up to 8,553 to 8,916 in the near term. So FTSE still looking good. There we go. Next one I'm going to do is MACD. This is one which we covered off the other week, and I thought that, you know, with this blue box zone here at the bottom at 1.62 to 1.27 was going to hold a support, and we should see a move to the upside. You know, hopefully we can sort of move up and fill this gap at 246, 245, isn't it? But, you know, see how that one plays out. Obviously, it's not had the greatest of news, but hopefully the fortunes can change. Avacta is my next one. And this one I said that we thought we were going to get a bit of a better week. It still fell down, didn't it? Nearly touching the bottom there of the sort of the October low, but it's had the bulls have stepped in, and we're sort of touching 50 pence level. For me, I think that, you know, the next zone here would be 73.1, 21.2 would be where I think that's going to head short term. Ideally, we need to break this 86.4 to give us the next leg up and hopefully attack this upper red box at 119 to 141 once it's broken the pound level. But for me, I don't think we're going to break out of this red box zone here. So I think, you know, we're going to see a bit of upside to there, probably a bit more of a corrective move, and then hopefully we can push higher again, but something like that. But see how that one plays out. Next one I'm going to do is GMET, because this is one which we've called rather well, and we gave that blue box zone down here at 22.2 to 19.4 and thought we were going to get pushed to the upside, which we started to see. And for me, I think that you know, if we can break this prior high at 39.2, it should give us 53.5 to 62 pence. So GMET looking rather good. Next one I'm going to do is GGP, and this one I covered off last week, I think. Gave this red box zone here at 562 to 524, which held, and we've seen a massive upside swing here, haven't we, to sort of 721. For me, you know, the obvious target here is about 849 to 946, I think, would be where I think that should be heading in the short term. But obviously there's a huge amount of shares still to clear from that placing, but you know, want to be wary of with that regard. Next one I'm going to do is EPP. And this one again we called rather well so far, given this blue box here at sort of 8 to 7.5 or 7.25 pence. Thinking we're going to, you know, bulls are going to step in, which they have. And for me, I've got sort of two targets here. You know, I'm a bit unsure as to which path we're going to follow. I think probably more likely we're going to head up to this 17.1 to 20 pence level. However, guys, just get that right. But, you know, just to be wary at this 13.1 to 15.2 pence level, you know, because we might see a bit of turbulence around there. But for me, my preferred route is to 17.1 to 20 pence for the next push for EPP. There we go. Next one I'm going to do is MSMN. Again, one that I've covered off a fair few times, but for me, it's still within this blue box zone here at 0.4 pence, basically. And for me, if we can sort of break above sort of 0.65, it should hopefully bring us up to that red box zone there at 0.10 to 0.12. Let's see how that one plays out. Next one to do is firing, and this one here. It's in the blue box reversal zone for me at 477 to 451, and for me, I think that we gave that red box zone, which was absolutely spot on. But for me, I think the next target here is sort of 7 to 7.5 to 8.5 pence, basically, and then I think we're going to push higher again, and I'm going to switch to the weekly chart. And for me, I think we'll be heading up to sort of 13.4 to 16.2 pence, and possibly a bit higher on this leg up. So as long as the news drops, which is good, I think that's where we're heading short term. So fingers crossed, firing looking good. TUN is my next one, and this one here, I've got a sort of a blue box reversal zone here at 2.56 to 1.75, and it's sort of had a big candle there on Friday, and for me, if it can get the right sort of legs behind it, I don't see why that couldn't be trading up to this 7.86 pence to 9.3 pence level. So plenty of bags potentially in Tungsten West, so worth a look. Next one I'm going to do is GST. And this one here is one that we gave a blue box reversal zone there, which was absolutely spot on, and it's sort of rising here. We could see trading as possibly as high as sort of 2.25 to 2.5 pence. I haven't put a blue box there, but there we go, should have done. Next one to do is ONDO, and this one here we've called extremely well. Again, we said that the sort of 13 pence level, but we thought that we was going to see upside from there. We didn't think this blue box was going to come into play, which was absolutely correct. And for me, I think we can see this heading up to 45.8 to 55 pence level. So ONDO looking really good. Next one I'm going to do is Salt. I think that was a chart request. Just get the right one. There we go. There we go. I don't know what's that there. Sorry, on daily. Oh goodness me. There we go. So this one here, I think that for me, it should be heading up hopefully to 109.9 to 131.48 pence. So that's Salt. That's where I see that one going. Obviously, it needs to see some ball step in and break above sort of this 75 pence level, and hopefully we can head up to this 110 pence to 131 pence. That's Salt. UFO is my next one, and I think we gave this blue box reversal zone just recently at 0.08 to 0.06 pence, basically, and for me the next obvious target here would be up to this red box zone here at 0.150 to 0.17. so we called that spot on last time from this grey box here at 0.10, and said that we thought we were going to head to 0.15 to 0.16, which is absolutely spot on. We've had a bigger corrective move than probably I was expecting, but for me, hopefully we can head up to this red box zone there. So UFO worth a look. Next one I'm going to do is ECR Minerals, because that one I've called pretty well. We gave a blue box reversal zone there at 0.22, and indeed that was absolutely spot on. And for me, the target remains here at 0.48 to 0.55 pence, and we're almost there, aren't we? It's not got much further to go before we tag that box. ECR Minerals, another great call. Next one I'm going to do is GEM, and this one here, I've just got a blue box reversal zone down here, and so it's sort of 10.65 to 9.2, and hopefully we can see the ball step in, and we can see a push higher. I haven't put another box there. Oh, I have actually. There we go. So for me, if we can break above this sort of 16.6 pence level, hopefully we can be trading into this red box zone here at 25.9 to 30 pence. So GEM worth a look. Next one I'm going to do is UPL. That's a chart request. Goodness me, UPL, and this one here, I mean, there's just not a lot of change for me. We gave a long while back to this blue box reversal zone here. I think the obvious target there is sort of 2.18 to 2.53, but obviously the bulls need to step in and break above this sort of 1.62 pence level to break out of that blue box. So that's UPL. Next one I'm going to do is ROC, because that's having a better week, isn't it? And for me, I think that we'll say this is a wave 1, that's our wave 2, and hopefully we can get another wave 3 up into this red box zone here at 7.3 to 8.3 pence level, and I have a much higher target there at sort of 10.9 to 13 pence, but see how we go once we hit this red box zone here. Next one I'm going to do is POW, and this one here is one where we gave the blue box zone there at 12.76, so 72 to 11.3, and indeed it's had a better week, hasn't it? And we bounced out, we're out of that box there, we're up to 15 pence, so hopefully that can continue higher, and for me the bulls target there would be 22.5 to 24.9. There you go. And my last one for today is SAE, another chart request, and for me this looks really good actually. I think that this is a wave 1. Good to get that right. This is a wave 1. This is our wave 2. We're in a blue box reversals there at 1.7 to 1.4, and hopefully we can see a push higher next up to this red box zone here. Once it's broken this prior high, sort of 3 pence, break and hold above that should see us trade up to 3.92 to 4.5 pence. There you go. That's me for this Saturday. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. See you again soon.